for me, and yeah, I'll be back with future runs of other games probably soon. Might end up moving on to the next few GTAs, like either start playing 5 or you know, never do 100% 5. Not every game I do I think it's going to be 100% walkthrough, but certainly these type of GTAs is definitely doable. I played this on PS4 on like the download store thing, so I'm not actually sure whether GTA Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories is on the game at all. I don't really know, but if they are, then I'll probably buy them, start playing through them and try and get 100% on them ones. But certainly anything from like 4 onwards, I don't think 100% is really feasible. It's like a GTA 5, it's ridiculous. But as mentioned on prior videos, quite a lot actually. This mightn't necessarily be the end of San Andreas we're playing this on. I think it'll be the last one that I actually label as a part, because 110% walkthrough, which is possible, might just be like just extras. You know, I'll probably upload individual videos of certain races that I wanted to try again, because I sort of used a trick to get past them or something. But this walkthrough's been done without cheats or any form, anything like that. I, back in the day, never thought it was possible to be honest, to even get close to 100% without using cheats. So it's proved. It's been a lot of sort of patience required in certain things. Now I've taken on plenty of tough missions. The Dare Track one stands out. The Energy 500 challenge took me a fair few goes. I'm delighted with where this last fair takes me, by the way. Reese's Barbershop. It seems quite fitting actually, because the first main mission we did after the intro with Ryder took us to Reese's Barbershop. It's right by Grove Street, so yeah, it's a nice way to finish and head straight onto Grove Street. But anyway, I digress. I was saying, as I'm passing around here, another one stands out, a race that I did in Los Santos. It's really cool. That freeway one. It's called Freeway Rider or something. I don't know what else. Not many storyline missions really tripped me up, to be honest. I thought Zero's might, but through them, I think they fixed the patch that was on sort of PS2 for this re-upload, so that was a lot easier. And hopefully now this is 100%. So I've got all taxis off Nitro, which is the taxi bay. Oh, no messages popped up, so that is a bit concerning. Oh, there we go though. That is it, 100% progress made. And I'd show me stats before I go and get the reward, so. Well, got it through. I ended up with still not total respect, so that really does confuse me, you know. I don't know what else you have to do, because I did do certain 100% things, like, where's the map? I bought everything, well, it was 100% requirement, but stuff that wasn't was like taking over all the territory. A lot of time my respect just goes up off that, because when I actually finished the storyline predominantly and did all the other side things, my respect when I got back to Los Santos for the second time was only like half full. So yeah, that's a bit weird, but got full stamina, full lung capacity in the end, which I didn't really expect. The sex appeal is obviously just dependent on what you're in. It's higher than expected actually. My muscle ran out as I just stopped eating towards the end. But got full driving skill, full flying skill, near enough full bike skill, and I think that's full cycling skill. I never drowned. 54 hospital visits, which is a lot, but you'll see in a bit the amount of hours I played in the game. Absolutely ridiculous. Never get Jojo on this one. So still the rest of the player stats. I don't think there's anything else worth noting on here, perhaps. All the girlfriends, that's another 110% thing, so I might end up getting all of them to the max, like compatibility stat. Never ended up modding any cars or picking up any prozzies or anything. All the budget's there. I've really gambled a lot. I got a Hitman rank on all of these. That's another sort of 110% thing, I suppose. Bullets to hit was alright actually. It's like 5,000 off and all the others landed. I never picked up 7 bribes, so I usually tended to save it or just get arrested. Because once you get the girlfriend, Katie I think, then whenever you're arrested you still keep your weapons. So yeah, I'm going to sort of scroll through these stats fairly quickly, but just pause it if you want to see any of them. Start a hell of a lot of fires. I always like seeing that one actually. Cost of property damage by the end of the game. So Carl himself, one-man army, has caused $2.7 million worth of damage. Which actually seems a little light, the amount of things I've done. But by the end of the game, every other gang's wiped out pretty much. It's just Grove Street, so I did want to get all 100% of them taken over before I actually got to 100% stat completion. Just because it seems more fitting that you sort of leave firmly on top with absolutely no resistance at all really. So Millie's the only one I got to 40%, but that was part of the mission. You have to get to that to get the key card to take Caligula's. Sort of distance of travel, that sort of balanced it a lot. You can tell that by the vehicle stats that, you know, I sort of wanted to do that. To get all the full lung capacity and stuff, and there's various side missions. All the side missions sort of utilise everything in this game, which is quite good. Flight time 2 minutes. That's got to be 2 hours actually. I'm not having that. I think it is actually, because yeah, I did tend to use a lot of planes and stuff. So I spent over an hour on a jetpack as well. Most of that was probably the horseshoes. All the gym stuff I mainly did earlier on the run. This is another thing actually that I might do for 110%. Unique jumps aren't required in this game, which is a bit of a surprise because they were in the 2 prior games, GTA 3 and Vice City, but there's a hell of a lot on here as you can see. I've found 5 and only on 3, so they are quite enjoyable. It's definitely something to consider doing. Various bike stats, I didn't really bother doing wheelies or stoppies or anything, any tricks on it per se. All the collectibles were done in sort of one run, except the tags. They weren't too problematic. You can see mission attempts to mission passed was actually a lot, but that was actually deceptive because after every vehicle I dropped off on the import list, if you caught them videos, I'd get an energy 500 every time, so that'd start a mission and stop that. Same with the taxis. If I got a fare that was too far away, I'd stop. But yeah, there were plenty of missions that took a lot of attempts, like the ones I mentioned earlier, the dare track and that energy challenge. A couple of the Chiliad challenges. The others weren't too bad. The emergency vehicle missions on this game were actually pretty easy compared to prior ones. So there's all the various money made off that. Nothing else really interesting on here. I didn't really take too many photographs aside from the snapshots, so I don't really see the point. The shooting range took a few goes. Valet was just comprehensive really, it was just boring more than anything else. There's all the times I got on the races, which I might try and better on 110% walkthrough, but probably only will take on the ones that I sort of used a trick to do, like the Hydra time trial. I did that with the wheels down because it's a lot easier to fly. If I do it sort of the proper way, the wheels up and going at full speed, that'll be more difficult, but I might try that just to beat my score. It was that one, I think, military service. So there we go, 100%. This last stat page, 45 hours, 51 minutes it took me at the end, so hell of a lot of time required. I said, I think at the start, my guess was it'd take about 200 episodes, so this is what, 158 I think? So I did it quicker than I thought. But it took 167 days, and it does show you the length of it, I think. GTA 3 ended up getting 100% in quicker amount of days, you know, quicker than 100 days. Vice City took 100 days exactly. I say that, I still haven't done it so I've got taxi fare still to do, but it'll probably only take about 105 max. Got safe house visits, not too many vehicle resprays, and yeah, and that's a few hours, the most common radio station. That doesn't really surprise me. It does surprise me the dust is the least, but a sort of potluck. Most of the time you just get in the vehicle and I just keep on whatever station's on, like KOs for instance. And the amount of time I spent in San Andreas doing the taxi missions, I think contributes to SFUR being the most popular, but just another aspect is getting to love the radio. It helped a lot in missions that were tedious driving ones and stuff. So as you see up there's a Hydra on Sweet Toes when you get 100% completion. So I might climb up, get that in a sec. And when you wander over here, you have a Rhino just under the bridge tank. So it's the only time there's a tank actually free in the open on the game. I ended up doing a vigilante missions in a tank, which I found in Area 51, but of course you end up getting shot at if you go in there or something. So how long have I got? I've got 1 minute 30 left in the video, so I don't really think there's too much point in going on Hydra actually. So we'll have to save it and leave it at that. But yeah, you can see it there. You've seen me fly it before in the races and in the mission for Mike Torino. So brilliant rewards. That's like a flying tank essentially. If it's sort of a, I think it has missiles, homing missiles and stuff, and we've got the Rhino over there. So yeah, compared to the 2 prior games, you didn't really get any outward rewards of GTA 3. I think just a cash boost, and obviously the cash is pointless for that point. I think all the same in this game actually. It looks like I gained $1 million, because I think I had 2.79, now I've got 3.791,785 mil, so almost 4 million to my name for all that. And that's basically it. So yeah, as I said, thanks for catching this walkthrough of it was a brief snippets of it, some missions or all of it, whatever. It's been something I've really enjoyed. Another thing I might do for 110% walkthrough is the wardrobe, I suppose, but for now that is everything that is there on GTA, so I hope this helps, this walkthrough. And I'll see you again for the next one, where next video up probably will be finishing Vice City. So that's all the trilogy down, and thanks again.